Here it is, the Fast Bowling Cartel podcast. Damien Fleming and the big douche, Jason Gillespie. Diz.
G'day, Flem.
So we actually started day 3 of Ashes 2025-26 on day 1 of the second test. If this keeps going, day 5 will be day 1 in Adelaide.
Yes, it will be.
It is. But what a day. England winning the toss, deciding to bat, no Nathan Lyon.
Yeah.
Only 3 millimetres of grass on the pitch.
Yeah.
Crawley, Root breaks his 100th out in Australia. Stark, another sixper.
He bowled beautifully.
In between that, there's a lot of average cricket.
There was.
But from the start, what about, firstly, Joe Root? We've known he's the generational player for England. The only little thing that's not on his statistical sheet, 100 in Australia, and he got out of the way today.
Well, he's got that now, and I thought he was excellent. His movements were crisp. He was just busy, wasn't he? And no, he put away some shots. I don't really remember him driving through the offside off the front foot. He played very straight. He played a couple of beautiful on drives, Flem. And then he just waited for his cuts. He waited for the Australian bowlers to get too straight. And then when the short ball plan came in, he just knocked them on the head for either singles or boundaries. I thought he was absolutely superb today. One of his better Test hundreds.
Have you made a pair? Did you make a pair in Test match cricket or first class?
Never made a pair.
No, we never made a pair. But Zach Crawley, I tell you what, he must have been so nervous. But once he got going, you can see why they plummeted. They know that it's going to be a lot of ups and downs. And in there, I mean, you know, the one thing, he didn't try to hit the ball too hard. He was timing through the leg side.
Yet he still hit it hard.
And he still hits it hard. So I don't think he needs to overplay it.
I think what he did well, he learnt from his mistakes. In the first Test match, going hard, trying to play aggressive enough the front foot to the offside on a bouncy wicket. He learned his lessons. He left a lot of balls go today. And again, waited for the horizontal bat shots and played beautifully down the ground. I thought that was a real feature of Zach Crawley's innings.
Okay, we've got one of these little Kookaburra balls. If you're raising the ball for someone today, who would it be?
Ooh. Well, I mean, of course, the fast bowling cartel and Mitchell Stark. I'm raising the ball for him. He got to raise the ball at 5.
Yes.
So I thought Mitchell was excellent. I mean, just continuing on his wonderful work. I think in his last 3 Test matches, he got a 6 for in Kingston, Jamaica, got 7 for at Perth Stadium. He's followed up with another 6 for, potentially could be another 7 for. He's in absolute superb form, isn't he?
It is, and also what he did, can I raise the ball to Mitchell Stark? Because he went past the great Wasim Akram as the most prolific left-arm fast bowler in the history of Test match cricket. So he'd already gone past Zahir Khan, Bolt, Mitchell Johnson, but the great Wasim Akram, who also tweeted straight away that it's an honour to get beaten by Mitchell Stark, and there's plenty more to go. And then Mitchell Stark afterwards in the press conference just said, well, I've got nothing. Wasim Akram is the number 1 left-arm quick of all time. So it's a bit of left-arm quick love.
Mutual love, wasn't there?
But one thing he did say, he was very honest in a couple of those interviews, and they were that the pink ball, with that 3 millimetres of grass, he reckons it was soft by the 13th over. And we saw there was a lack of swing, pretty good bounce, but there was none of the wobble seam didn't move like in Perth, did it?
No.
So, we're used to 8 millimetres at day-night cricket, but 3 millimetres made it a lot better batting track.
Yep, and this is where I believe the Australian hierarchy got their selection.
I think it's a raise the finger.
Let's raise the finger for the non-selection of Nathan Lyon. For me, it's still baffling me right now. I can't work it out. It was just made for him. He could bowl some of those overs. The over rate was pretty poor as well. 74 overs in 6.5 hours, would you believe?
I'm raising the finger to the over rates.
Yeah.
What more can be done? The penalties aren't working. Also, I think tactically, once you didn't have Nathan Lyon and you knew that it was going to be quite a big bowling day, you had to get through the overs somewhere to give yourself 5 overs with the new ball.
Absolutely.
England would have got knocked over tonight.
Yes.
And now they're in a position to face 6 more overs tomorrow with an old ball.
Before that ball's available. So England could score another 20 or 30 runs.
They could put on 100 for the last wicket.
Absolutely. And that, look, it's very much advantage England. I think before that partnership, I think it was Australia just had their noses in front.
Yeah.
But after that partnership, 325 runs on the board, day one, the day-night pink test, honours England's way.
Yeah, I think it is England's way, and I just thought they just go to pack Fields out for that last wicket, and it didn't work. I think it's at times you've got to go back to the number 11 is going to nick your good ball as good as anyone, isn't it? And I know the ball was soft and it wasn't moving, but you've got the pace. You can change up your pace, pressure at both ends. I also, a couple of highlights for me, Alex Carey, has he had a better day in the field? He's up to the stumps. He's back to the stumps. He's taken. I was scared at one stage it was going to be the Gillespie War thing when Marnus was running back and Alex was running back and Alex took the catch there. He had a phenomenal day.
Yeah, he most certainly did. He's in the keeping form of his life, and he just seems to be getting better and better. It was sublime today.
What are the 3 things you looked to do when you were keeping in the old days?
Well, I mean...
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Now, what about in the field? The other one, Josh Inglis. Talk about keepers. What a day he had in the field and didn't even have the bloody gloves. The run out of Stokes was insane.
It did change the momentum of the game because England were going along quite nicely with Root and Stokes. They were playing, developing that nice partnership. Then that one-handed grab, throw down, one stump to aim at, brilliant from the Australian backup wicketkeeper. And then Jamie Smith followed soon after with a beautiful delivery from FBC's own Scotty Boland. Just nipped it back off the seam and knocked out his middle stump. So that changed the momentum of the game. And, so a good piece of fielding from Josh Inglis.
So the pitch too, there's signs of cracking and you can see the green grass around that. And Boland hits one of those cracks. They've got that beautiful in-swinger or in-seamer to Smith there. So that could be the story as well, that we've got baking sun up here, so those cracks might start to widen. So batting last might be a bit of tough batting, but I expect for the next couple of days there's going to be a lot of runs, and it'll be tactically how you make most use of that new Kookaburra ball. And ideally, it will be at night.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. I know there was discussion, certainly in the comms box, about England. Do they declare 9 down? I like the strategy there. They've gone, you know what, Jofra, go out, play your shot. Rooty, play your shot.
Get out.
If you get out, we get bowling. But if you stay in, these runs could prove quite crucial. And I think an extra, 70 runs could prove.
It is. Well, that's our day one wrap. England 9 for 325, probably got the points today. Root getting his first 100 in Australian conditions. Mitchell Starc, 16 wickets already in 3 innings in the Ashes so far. Make sure you join us tomorrow. Like, subscribe. Give us any comments that you want us to answer tomorrow. But that's it, a wrap from the Gabba day one from the Fast Bowling Cartel.